What's going on, you guys? It's Nate from Big Nate TV. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, let's get right into it. The post I made was having a good woman in your life as a man is the equivalent to having unlimited blessings. Now, let me explain what I mean by that, because I want to be crystal clear for some of y'all. Doesn't matter. You know, I don't know, red pill, blue pill, doesn't even matter. But I want to really spread some positivity with this. I remember going out with a friend of mine, and for those that didn't see the video, when I talked about I went on a date that really wasn't a date. Yeah, that friend. Hold on one second. Let me do this real quick. Do not disturb. Anyways. So, one of the things that I told her was, I never tell my women no. I will never tell my women no. And I think she was taken aback because of the plural that I used. I didn't say woman, I said women. So let me explain by what I meant. I'll tell you exactly what I told her. You see, there are women in my life that pour into me. They pray for me, but they don't pray on me. When I'm out of line or I'm out of pocket, they make sure that they check me. But they do it in a way to where they don't emasculate me. You see, when you have a good woman in your life, and this could be your mother, your sister, your cousins, your auntie, it could be a friend. It is almost the equivalent of having unlimited blessings. It is almost the equivalent of having a foolproof plan to be successful. Because as a man, they're going to make sure that they look out for your best interests. Let me break that down even more. When I was telling her this, I said, well, let me tell you what I mean by that. When I say my women, these are people that I know that will go to bat for me. These are people that are not consumers of me, my time and my energy and my spirit, but they are investors. They are investors into me. And I think she was taken aback because I had just met her. And I told her, I said, you know, you don't even know me, but you've inspired me over the last couple of weeks. You got me back into the gym. You got me to actually be confident in myself. You actually got me to jumpstart my businesses and take it seriously. As a woman, of course I wouldn't tell you no. Of course I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna do whatever you want. Because you are an investor to me. You are an investor. Is it whether we're romantic or we're not? You are an investor to me. That is important. When you have a good woman, those unlimited blessings, and it almost makes you bulletproof. Everybody wants to talk about what people aren't doing and what they aren't, how they should be treated. I'm telling you right now, whether it's a good woman or a good man, people that invest in you, those are the ones we need to hold on to. Not the ones that invest in you and then throw rocks at you and hide their hands. So you gotta be careful of those ones that are Judas. But people that are genuine, they're gonna celebrate your successes. They're gonna push you. And I remember telling her, I said, you'll make a man a millionaire. Because she had the ability to make that man walk on water. And I don't know if that shocked her or whatever, but when I talk about goals, just out of complete impulse, I said, I'm gonna do something and I'll buy you that pink Jeep. I know she was sitting there like, boy, yeah, whatever. I know she was sitting there like, yeah, whatever. But as a good woman, someone that motivates you, and it ain't just like, do this, do this, do this. We could just be talking about nothing. Like we talked about my remote days, and I remember she was like, okay, so let's talk that out. She strategized it out. It wasn't how much you making, all of that. I asked for one thing. She gave me one thing, the pros and cons. When I put my business on a certain platform, it was, I like that, let's go forward. Because she gave me the idea. I said, I'll give you half the money. There wasn't no, we're going to sign a contract. It was, yeah, I like that, let's go. When you have a man, as a man, when you have a good woman in your life, it is the equivalent of having unlimited blessings. It is the equivalent. Now, I know a lot of people didn't, see this. I'll run it back. I appreciate everybody that watched this. You can find me on all social medias at It's Nate from Big Nate TV. I appreciate you guys. I will see you later.